Kia ora whānau and welcome to the Headmasters Assembly for Friday the 3rd of September. Wonderful that you can join me at this time to hear this pre-recorded message. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. I know it's been a particularly long week, and with 2 periods left before the weekend ahead, I wish you well for a few more moments of real critical learning, and then post that an opportunity to unwind and relax. I join you this afternoon from a classroom in the Lander Centre, and what a fantastic environment you know, and I know that this is, and we absolutely can't wait to have you back here on site. At the moment, I'm joined on site by a very, very small number of staff who are helping us with our distance learning platform and importantly preparing the site for Alert Level 2. And wouldn't it be wonderful if we could have you back here on the Hamilton campus and also down in the Tihoi campus in the coming weeks. So certainly, like me, I'm sure you're awaiting further announcements from the government, and to that end we all keep our fingers crossed that the comments or developments will be exactly what we wish them for, and that would be for a return to face-to-face teaching for the vast majority of you who are in the far north or in the Waikato region and below. This afternoon, just a couple of really simple points as we round out the week. The first, my real sincere thanks to Rev. Hopefully you had the chance to jump on in and watch Soul Food either live or post the recording of that yesterday. Rev did a wonderful sermon or a theme on faith. It was wonderful, Rev, to see you, kind sir, rocking some shorts as you made your way through the chapel and up into the sanctuary. So I'd strongly encourage students, if you haven't done so already, to jump onto the school's YouTube channel and to gather those really important messages that Rev shared with us all via Soul Food yesterday. In terms of other great messages, my real sincere thanks to our guidance counsellors who again have prepared a wonderful resource. And I'll be sharing that with students and with parents via an email late today as we make our way into the weekend. Their particular focus for this resource that is just about to come on out is on how to boost your mental health and well-being. And certainly in behind me is some absolutely beautiful blue sky. I really do hope that all of you as students use the weekend to get out and about, to enjoy the sun, and also to activate some of the really simple strategies, really effective sort of tools or ideas that Leah and Blair have so kindly shared with each of you. So please make sure that you view that email that'll come later today, and that you end up spending some time deliberating, thinking on, and then implementing some of the great strategies. Just a note to senior students around benchmarks. My email later this afternoon to your parents, and also a version of that will be sent to all students, focuses on what our plan of attack is in terms of benchmarks if we do find ourselves returning to Alert Level 2 shortly. But as per my communications to you over the last fortnight or so, we do want to hit the ground running with 1 or 2 days of face-to-face teaching, a wonderful opportunity for you to be able to talk to your classroom teacher, consolidate and clarify any learning points that need be, but then to dive headfirst into those critical benchmark examinations that'll provide us with really important data that in the worst case scenario that the country were to go into another lockdown in time to come, and maybe as a result Cambridge and or NZQA assessments couldn't be sat. Those are the external assessments in November, December, then at least we would be able to send through to those qualification bodies a really good number, so a percentage mark or a credit indication as to how well you would have gone in those assessments. The only way we're going to be able to have that data is by making sure that you set benchmarks and you do incredibly well in them. So to that end, whilst enjoying the sun this weekend, please make sure that you're putting aside time to continue with really robust study regime in preparation for those critical assessments. Final two things from me in our communications that again will come out late this afternoon. We also just note what the last 3 weeks of term look like, and we run a little bit of a scenario if the region were to fall to alert level 2 in the coming days. And then we're also providing some more information to parents and students around what term 4 looks like. Obviously, the senior examination schedule for NZQA assessment has been pushed out by 2 weeks, and that changes some of the important school events like prize giving, like leavers functions, etc. So we just want to give you a little indication of what our thinking is on that. So please make sure that you refer to the really important email that will be out this evening at some stage. In the meantime, 2 periods to go. I hope they both go incredibly well for you. And then once again, that you take some time out, you enjoy the sun, and remember, be helpful.